What's up? Oakley 450 back, and it's time for our September preview. I'm running behind this month. I was hoping to already have this video made close to the 1st or the 2nd. Today we're on the 9th, I think, and I'm finally just now getting time to get this out. I've been really covered up with my long run training, cross country, kids going back to school, everything else. But finally, I have an idea of what is going on this month and what shoes and reviews and updates that I will be doing. Alright. Also this month, I'm not going to put solid dates on any of the shoes except for a couple of them. And then the other reviews, I'm going to be able to upload those more in the middle of the week instead of my usual Sundays like I usually do uploads. So make sure you turn those notifications on, and once this shoe is uploaded, I will update this video and I'll put the link in the description up above. That way you can just follow that link if that's a shoe that you're interested in. If you see this video after this review has already came out, just follow the link in the description above and you can go straight to that video. Alright, starting off this month, and this one's going to be coming out in the next coming days. Either Monday or Tuesday is what I'm aiming for. It may be Wednesday, we'll have to see, because we have a cross-country race coming up on Tuesday. That will be the update on the Pegasus Turbo. Alright, I was going to do a 100-mile review on this shoe, but since this has been one of my long run shoes and probably going to be the shoe that I run my half marathon in that's coming up in October, I have blown past 100 miles. So I figured this past week, I use this as my main long run shoe, and I'm already at 200 miles on this shoe. So make sure you check out this. This is going to be coming out either in these next upcoming 3 days. But that will be a 200-mile review on the Pegasus Turbo, and I'll be going over how the ZoomX midsole is held up and how the outsole is held up too also. So that one's coming up upcoming this week. The next one that's going to be coming up, and this one's going to be an iffy one because with the release of the Vaporfly 4% Flyknit, I've seen a lot of people having trouble being able to pick up that shoe across the countries that have already released in, like Singapore, China, and stuff like that. Hopefully that same issue will not be happening with the Fly Flyknit, which releases on 9/13. So it's September 13th, the Fly Flyknit will release. The Fly is a shoe that I had a lot of trouble with this previous year. And I had a lot of trouble with, even at faster paces, like a 6:30 to 6 minute mile, running in that shoe was good, but it seemed like a lot of the energy transfer was going into my Achilles heel and my Achilles tendon. And I was having a lot of problems with soreness in that shoe. So I'm hoping that the Flyknit upper will change that, and I will actually be able to run a lot of miles in that shoe. The longest run I was able to do in the Fly was usually around 4 miles, and I would start to see problems. So my first run in the Fly Flyknit I'll be trying to do a 6-mile run in that shoe, and I will know automatically if I'm going to have problems with that shoe or if it's going to be a good shoe that it's going to work for me. But that releases on 9/13. Hopefully my first run in the Fly Flyknit, I will be able to do that on 9/15 of this month, and then I'll have my first run video up on that. Alright, next. This is one where I made the first run video on these shoes, and I've made them several weeks ago in this previous month. And that is on the Reebok Run Fast Pro. I did my first run in this video, but since I'm only using this shoe for 5K races, and I have taken them on one longer run that I think I did 7 on that run. This is why I've held off on doing my in-depth review on these shoes, because I wanted to get several runs on them before I gave a conclusive review on these shoes. So this shoe review will be coming out this following week. I'm going to try to aim for it around the Sunday, but with the Fly Flyknit shoe coming out and me trying to get that video done, this shoe will be coming out sometime in the middle of this next week. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested in the Run Fast Pro. I'll be racing in this shoe again this upcoming Saturday. I've got a 5K race that I'm doing then, and hopefully I'll be able to give a good review on those and get that video made and out. Next, after that, another shoe I don't have on the table, that's when I'll be doing the next week. I'll be doing my in-depth review of the Fly Flyknit. So if you're interested in the first run video or the in-depth review of the Fly Flyknit, if I'm able to pick those up, then just make sure you follow the link in the description above, and you'll be able to get to that video. And then, finally, rounding out the month, this is the other shoe that's actually taking the bulk of my mileage this month. It's the Pegasus Turbo and the New Balance Beacon. I've been alternating between the two, running usually 7, 10, or 13 and 15 miles is what I've been running in these shoes. I put 13 on the Pegasus Turbo yesterday, and this week will be taking more of the higher mileage runs, and the Pegasus Turbo is going to be taking more of the 7 to 10 mile runs this week. So by the end of this month, I will have 100 miles on the New Balance Beacon, and then I'll be able to make a video mainly showing how the outsole is holding up and how the shoe has performed so far. Altogether though, my overall thoughts, the New Balance Beacon really complements the Pegasus Turbo. It's a really good combination for daily trainers and long run shoes, but for my personal opinion, I feel like the New Balance Beacon does better on like more of my speed work too, where the cushier feel and soft ride of the Pegasus Turbo, you feel like you're expending energy that you're not getting any benefit from. So that rounds out the month for all the things that I have going on this month. As far as updating reviews, I'm still wanting to try to do a product review of the honey stingers, because I've been trying to do that. I've been experimenting with different things with my half marathon training. I'm trying to get reviews done on those, but with everything I've had going on, I haven't been able to get those reviews done either. So keep an eye out for those. If I'm able to make those, I'll throw them in there too also. So just make sure you turn on those notifications and you'll see when I've got them coming up. But this month is going to be more random and sporadic. Next month we'll end our cross-country season, and I'll actually be able to get more back to a general upload schedule. Other than that, I think that's it for this month. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram and my Facebook. Check that out, and you can see what I've got going on for the week, see how my runs are going. I'll usually do some little updates on the shoes if there's any problems with those or anything like that going on, and I'll have those links in the description down below, so make sure you check me out on those. Other than that, that is it. As always, thank you for watching, and thank you everybody for your continued support.